Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Priyasha Sharma and I welcome you all to my channel. If you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe because I have some amazing content coming up. So today we are going to be talking on the topic elevator pitch in business English. Now let's get started. An elevator pitch, which is also known as an elevator speech or elevator statement, is a short description of an idea or product or a company that explains the overall concept in a way such that any listener can understand it in a very short period of time or in a very short interval of time. This description typically explains who the product or thing is for, what it does, why it is needed, and how it will get the problem solved, and how the problem will be solved and how it will get it done. Finally, when explaining an individual person, the description generally explains one's skills and goals and why they would be productive and beneficial for a person to have on a team or within a company or a project. An elevator pitch does not need to include all of these components, but it usually does at least explain what the idea, product, company or person is and their value, the overall value. The importance of an elevator pitch are: it is a quick way to share your expertise and credentials quickly and effectively. It can help you break the ice and introduce yourself in networking situations. You can use your elevator pitch to clarify your target audience and business goals and become more and more confident and self-assured in business settings. Now there are some things we should keep in mind while structuring an elevator pitch. So the tips to keep in mind while structuring an elevator pitch are: number 1, it should be very brief and not more than 40 seconds. Number 2, it needs to be persuasive. Number 3, it should say who you are and what you do. Number 4, you should do a rough research or analysis of your audience before you speak to them, because it is very necessary to know your audience. Number 5, make it conversational and express confidence. Number 6, have a CTA, which is also known as call to action, or a business card ready. Number 7, give as much value proposition as you can. In short, stimulate interest, transition that interest, and share a vision. Now that we have talked about what to do during an elevator pitch, let's discuss about some things to avoid during an elevator pitch. Number 1, speak very naturally and slow it down, because you do not want to be too fast while speaking. Number 2, make it very easy to understand. Number 3, use one pitch for most occasions. And number 4, do not be too robotic. Now let's go through a good example of an elevator pitch from a freelancer to a client. You want to know how many leads from your webinar campaign became customers versus leads from your advertisements on social media platforms, but the customers who bought the products weren't already in your database. How long would it take to create that report? This is an example of a very effective elevator pitch. This is effective because of the following points. Number 1, it is very brief and very attention seeking and has number 2, it has a surprise ending. Number 3, it makes proper comparisons and gives proper examples. And the last, it has a call to action. This is all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it very informative. Before leaving, do follow me on Instagram. I'll be dropping the link below, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you still haven't done, because I have some amazing content coming up. So I'll see you all in the next time. Thank you. Bye bye.